minimum. The bare minimum. Black people are essential. We're essential to the new world. And we're gonna get to the new world by abolishing the police. So, just really quick about me, I'm not affiliated with any organizations. I am just a mom and a black woman living in America. And I've had it fucking enough of seeing my people brutalized and murdered in the streets. And I'm not gonna stop until I see us all free. So with that, I'd like to introduce you to Swiggle Mandela, Portland native, amazing, talented rapper. Please come up.
Mic check. So I want to just say a couple things first. Black Lives Matter. Of course. Then I want to say, I'm black and Filipino. Both. My heritage is real, my culture is real. But I am no different from any other human. No matter what color your skin is, no matter how you identify with yourself, no matter where you come from, we are all one family. Can we make some noise for family? That's what this on my shirt means. La Familia over everything, the family over everything. Now we gotta put family first. And I also wanna say that I knew Patrick Kimmons. I knew Pat Pat. I kicked it with him. I shook his hand. I looked in his eyes. I've been around him more times than I can remember, in a park, hanging out. My little brother, Timmy Hendrix, he was tased by the police when he was 15 years old because they said they thought he was an adult for jaywalking. So I experienced this in my life, and we have to fight against it. And for the people who don't know that it really happens, they're like, Portland, what has happened in Portland? Somebody actually asked me, has the Portland police actually killed anybody of color unjustly? And we know all the names. So I got a song called Dear Portland Police. I don't know if you've heard it. Some people have been playing it at the protest. But if you can, when you get a chance and you see a police officer or whoever, play the song and turn that shit the fuck up. Dear Portland Police. This first song is actually called 40 Acres in a New Car. And if you know your history, you know why this song is called 40 Acres in a New Car. Give me 40 acres in a new car. I'll be riding down Rosa Parks. She gon' ride for me like Rosa Parks. For that 40 acres in a new whip. From the slave ships to the cruise ships. From the place where they used to hang nooses. Now I'm buying tree out dispensaries. About to start a forest fire where the booth is. Yeah, and the community is still divided. Why that money keep multiplying? And you wonder why they gentrifying. Same reason that my people dying. Cause his father was a cold pimp. And his mother had no sense. One hand in the air right now. If you taking care of your kids. Ooh, I'm from the city of roses and the rifles. They won't cry, they gon' slide. You know it's a cycle. Somebody gotta save the youth when they dropping out of school because it's cool. She a tortured spirit, but nobody knows. Because she sold her body, but she kept her soul. Look, I'm coming back for everything they owe. Give me 40 acres in a new car. I'll be riding down Rosa Parks. She gon' ride for me like Rosa Parks. For that 40 acres in a new whip. From the slave ships to the cruise ships. From the place where they used to hang nooses. Now I'm buying tree out dispensaries. About to start a forest fire where the booth is. You dig? 1 second. I want to say this too. Hey, bro, you right here? film from behind me. I greatly appreciate you. This is my guy. Make some noise for the cameraman right here. I want to say thank you to the people who have their phones out. Because people like to downplay social media. They like to downplay sending somebody a picture. They like to downplay like it doesn't mean anything, like it doesn't help. I want to say just today, there's a food cart in Northeast Portland, black owned, by my homeboy Marcus Branch called Pastas. And today I gave away 60 free burgers because I support my community and I support the people. You gotta support the black food carts. You gotta support the black dentists. You gotta hire the black models. You gotta hire the black photographers. You gotta hire the black videographers. You gotta book the black artists. You gotta request, say, when you go to the doctor sometimes, do you have a doctor of color? Commend the nurse if she's a person of color. I see you doing your thing. You gotta support the black bus drivers. You gotta support the black graffiti artists. You gotta support the black DJs. You gotta support them. And I say that to say this because people be asking me sometimes because they see me at a couple protests and they see when I say, follow me. SWIGGLE, Mandela like Nelson. I talk back, I follow back. Put my name in a search bar, Spotify, YouTube, Google, Instagram, Facebook. And they say, man, that's kind of self-absorbed. Why would you do that? Because my life fucking matters.
That's right.
Yes, I come here to mourn. I come here to honor those executed and publicly lynched. I do. I come here to say that they should rest in peace, say that they should rest in power, but I also come here to talk about what we need to do today. And I'm in the position I'm in because people heard me. I'm able to put food in the fridge for my daughters. I just had a newborn daughter because of people like y'all supporting my career. I understand we come here to mourn, but we don't just come here to mourn. We need to talk about what we need to be doing, which is supporting the people, the black tattoo artists, the black clothes designers. This is my clothing line. If you would like to support and buy something, I'm not against that. We need change by economic means. That song was called 40 Acres in a New Car because we didn't get that 40 acres in a mule. We didn't get that. So when people ask me, man, why are you saying that? I say that for everybody. When you see an organizer, get up here and speak, figure out who they are so you can follow them. So you can go past just today. So I greatly appreciate y'all from the core of my being. And if you have a phone, pull it out. If it got enough battery, tag me, film this. This song is called Dear Portland Police. My name is Swiggle Mandela, and my mama named me Mandela. It was a protest at birth. Dear Portland Police, dear white supremacy, dear Portland Police, I just want my peace, so give me my peace. No, we run the streets. They traded in they sheets, they traded in they sheets. We don't fuck with pork, you don't want the beef. Dear Portland Police, I just want my peace, so give me my peace. No, we run the streets. They traded in they sheets, they traded in they sheets.
Sorry guys, I don't have mods up yet, just ignore them.
You don't want the beef. That's not a chip on my
artist.
shoulder. That shit knee on my neck. 40 acres in a car. Fuck a stimulus check. They ain't shit without a gun and a vest. Fuck a pig. There ain't none to respect. Justice for George Floyd and so many more. They protest and run the globe like a world tour. It's like they leave us no choice but to go and ride with some Bloods, Crips, GDs in that FOI. Matter of fact, any allies really down to slide. If we really took revenge and be a genocide, they complain about the looters. I just find it funny, cause somebody's ancestors stole this whole country. My great-great-great-grandma was a fucking slave. When I go, put me in the ocean, fuck a grave. With my people who knew death was better than bondage. I don't fuck with pork like I'm Islamic. Dear Portland Police, on one rhyme. Dear Portland police, did you kill this Tom? Way too many names to fit in one rhyme. My name is Swiggle Mandela. SWIGGLE, Mandela like Nelson. And people be wondering and they try to downplay this music and what we're doing. And I want to say, we got to keep putting people like the organizers of this event in power. Sometimes we not going to get who we voted for. Sometimes a law may not change when we want it to. We make our own fucking laws. We are the leaders. So when I say follow me, when I say share my music, when I say whoever, go to my homeboys, Food Cart Pastas in Northeast Portland off of Vancouver and Fremont. When I say that, it's because we need the power. We have the power. I'm not gonna come up here just to cry, just to say how afraid we should be. I come up here to say we need to do something. I'm not the only artist talking like this from Portland. I recorded Dear Portland Police in 2018. I recorded 40 Acres in a New Car in 2016. It's been going on. We was ahead of the curve. My homie who booked me for this was already booking me for shows to talk this same shit at venues before they closed. So I just want to say, like, from the core of my being, it means a lot that someone knows my name, that someone appreciates my art. And that's why I put it in there, because I stand on the platform of George Floyd. I stand on the platform of Emmett Till. I stand on the platform of the people who jumped off the boat who didn't make it here. That's right. One of my ancestors had to be brave and say, you know what, I'm gonna be a slave so that my great grandkids can be somewhere and be somebody. I stand on the platform of my Filipino ancestors, my black ancestors. This is why I deserve this shit. This is why people deserve this shit. I don't come up here to say, this is my platform. This is the people's platform. Everything I do for the people. So from the core of my being, thank y'all. I love y'all. My name is Swiggle Mandela.
So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to have a lawyer come and tell you your rights, and we're going to hit these streets. And then we're going to hear from Donovan, we're going to hear from C3, and we're going to hear some more folks that haven't been announced yet. Watch out for new flyers popping up, because some stuff just changed. Be prepared. Where's my lawyer at?
Someone we all want to hear from. That was some amazing music, wasn't it, guys? I know that was definitely very powerful for me.
He'll ignore you completely until you start heading him.
What the fuck? She was a fight. Yes, that's Kinsey.
Black.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kenneth. I'm with the National Lawyers Guild. I'm a criminal defense lawyer that does civil rights cases. And they've asked me to spend about 3 or 4 minutes doing a quick Know Your Rights training. So really, this training can be given. Can people hear me? Can people hear me? So I only have about 3 minutes or so to do a quick Know Your Rights training. There's 3 basic rules that people should follow when they're being targeted by the police. 1, don't trust the police. The police can legally lie to you. They can legally try to trick you, and they're trained to do so. So you can't know if someone's a cop simply because they've been protesting with you. Maybe you've seen them commit a crime next to you. Maybe they've asked you. Maybe they look cool. Maybe
No,
you look at them and say, are you a police officer? Are you a police officer? Are you a police officer? And they look at you and say, no. That's not a good test. You can't trust the police. Legally, they can lie to you. Legally, they can trick you. In fact, they're trained to do so. 2, don't talk to the police. If a police officer comes up and wants to talk to you, the safest thing to do.
Silent,
and I want to see a lawyer. That's what you say. Legally, the safest thing to do whenever a police officer won't let you walk away. For example, if you're under arrest, they won't let you walk away. So if they have any questions for you, the safest thing to say to them is, "I'm going to remain silent and want to see a lawyer." If you've been arrested and you've taken into a small room and the detectives want to ask you questions, what's legally the safest thing to say?
I'm gonna remain silent and I want to see a lawyer.
Right? In any situation, let's say you're at your house and they come and knock on the door. Legally, you don't have to open your door. If they have a warrant, they'll kick in the door. That's how you know they'll have a warrant. At least they'll think that they have a warrant. They don't knock on the door anymore and say, "Hey, we have a warrant, open up." Instead, you're sitting on your couch and they just kick open your door. And you may think, "Oh, I bet they think they have a warrant." If they come up to you, you don't have to open your door. The cops and the feds have been going to activist house in the last few weeks in Portland and knocking on the door. If you look out of your house and you see a cop, legally the safest thing to do, don't open the door. If they say anything to you through the door, like open it up, this is your one chance. What do we remember from our first rule? They can lie to you and they can trick you. Don't trust them. Legally the safest thing to do is not to talk to them. If you do open your door on accident and they're there, what do? You say, "Sorry, you can't talk right now." You try to shut your door and walk away. They won't let you do that. What do you say to them? You say, "I'm going to remain silent and I want to see a lawyer." Say both of them. Don't just say something like, "Hey, I don't want to talk to you right now." Because they'll say something like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you either, but I have to, it's my job." It's almost as if they're trained to say bullshit like that. Instead, what you're supposed to say is in clear language. You invoke your right to remain silent and right to see an attorney. And the reason that you do that, the clear reason that you do that, is so that you're invoking both your right to an attorney and right to be silent. Because that way they can no longer talk to you. Okay, last but not least, don't let them search you. If they want to search you in any regard, what do? You say, "I do not consent to that search. I do not consent to a search." What doesn't matter what sort of search. Search of your phone, search of your wallet, search of your backpack, search of your house, search of your car. All you say is you say, "I do not consent to a search."
They'll ask if there's something sharp in your bag to get into it.
Anytime they want to search you, what you say is, I do not consent to a search. The reason they do that, in order to search you, they need a warrant or a warrant exception. The most important warrant exception they use all the time is consent. So what you can do, you can deny them consent. That doesn't mean they won't search you, just means that maybe if they find something, they can throw it out. And quite frankly, you also don't want to consent because you don't know what you have in your wallet. Anyone here that has a pocket knife that swings out that's in your pocket, that could be a crime under Oregon law. You may not know that. If anyone here has prescription drugs where you don't have your prescription drugs in your little thing like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that could be a crime. You don't know what you have on you, what is a crime and what's not a crime. They've made so many things a crime that folks cannot safely consent. Also, we know from our first rule, don't trust them. You would not want to consent to be searched by someone that you don't trust. So, our three basic rules. Don't trust the cops, don't believe what they say. They can lie to you and they can trick you. Rule 2, don't talk to them. If they won't let you walk away, like you're in jail, or they're harassing you, or you're being detained, all you look at them and say, "I'm going to remain silent and want to see a lawyer." Don't say, "Am I being detained?" Because you know you're being detained because they haven't let you walk away. And if you ask if I'm being detained, what's that? That's a conversation. What you do not want to have with the police. You do not want to begin a conversation with the police. So what you'd say is you shut that conversation down. You say, "I'm going to remain silent and I want to see a lawyer." And if they want to search anything on you, they want to look at the soles of your feet, they want to look at your phone, they want to look at your wallet, they want to look at your backpack, you say, "I do not consent to a search." And you shut the fuck up. Love you.
All right, you guys, we're gonna get going. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! No cops, no KKK, no fascist USA! No cops, no KKK, no No KKK, no fascist USA.
We will probably switch to pavement here. I don't know what's going to happen. So we're going to be safe for people's identities from here on out.
Get louder. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. Let's try. A, C, A, B. A, C, A, B. Come on, you guys can do this. We know this one. A, C, A, B. 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 Slow down a little bit. Slow down. Kevin, Ronan, sorry. Let him catch up to us. Come on, y'all. Come on, get in the street. Let's march, y'all. What do we want? What do we want? I can't tell. What do we want? Justice. And when do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it?
Yesterday.
No cops. You guys are so quiet. No cops. No KKK. No fascist USA. No cops. No KKK. No fascist USA. No cops. No KKK. We gotta slow down. No KKK. No fascist USA. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. No cops.
We'll see you later, Dances with Pugs. We'll be out all night.
Come on, no cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. Let's go. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. That's right. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. Come on. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. That's right. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. That's right. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. That's right. No cops. No KKK, no fascist USA. No good cops in a racist system. 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 No cops. No KKK. No fascist USA. No cops. No KKK. No fascist USA. That's right. No cops. No KKK. No fascist USA. You can chant that. March with us. Off your phone and into the street. Off your phone and into the street. Off your phone and into the street. No racist. Police. I said no justice. No peace. No racist. Police. I said no justice. No peace. No racist. Police. No justice. No peace. No racist ass police. No justice. No peace. No racist ass police. I said no justice. No peace. No racist ass police. No justice. No peace. No racist ass police. No justice. No peace. No racist ass police. I said no justice. No peace. No racist police. I said no justice. No peace. No racist police.
We've got company. We have a good boy. Another good boy. Oh God, that's awful.
You wanna know why?
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Do you wanna know why they're all back here? Their job.
And people say that Portland doesn't have a racism problem.
Supremacy. Talk about it. Their jobs are rooted in white supremacy. You can't reform a system that was specifically designed to oppress and annihilate black people. It's not possible to reform that. That's why they're bastards. Their jobs were created to dominate and control a specific group of people. Their job wouldn't be possible without white supremacy, without the illusion.
This is outside of where
that
Ted Wheeler
white
at least
people are
was
superior
living. I don't know if he still
to black
does.
and brown. Their whole job is based on that. And I can prove it too. It goes all the way back to slavery. All the way back to slavery. It goes all the way back to the slave ships. The people that put my ancestors on those ships were old school cops. They shackled us. They chained us. They dragged us away from the continent that we lived on. They took us hungry.
There are children at this march. There are older people at this march. Seems a little much to have police presence here.
Low-key, the first industrial revolution, y'all. Slavery cultivated
Nah, 10th and Gleason.
capitalism. Slavery is the reason that capitalism exists. My people were bought and sold and then made to produce product to make our masters rich.
Stolen people, stolen land.
That's right. That's right. You know, we still have the slave masters now, though.
Yep.
They're your managers. They're your supervisors. They're the owners of the companies that you work for.
You're the mayor.
They're the mayor. They're the city officials. They're the governor. We gotta kill the masters. And you know how we do that? We abolish the police. When we get rid of the cops, they can't stop us. When we get rid of the cops, we can unify everybody. When we get rid of the cops, we'll create a new world where every human being has every resource they need to not only survive, but to prosper. long as white supremacy exists. And the police state enforces the ability to continue to control and suppress us. That's the only reason they exist, is to keep business as usual going. We keep building capital for these white people. We keep making them richer and richer and richer. So of course they got the fucking police to keep us doing these things, to keep us showing up for work, to keep us paying our taxes, paying their pensions, enabling them to live out their American dream, while the rest of us are wage slaves, while the rest of us fight for very minimal resources, while we attack each other over crumbs. It's enabled. They created this system. Poverty is manufactured. It's not real. They have enough. There's enough for all. But the fucking cops. So, fuck the police. Fuck the police. Abolish the police. Abolish the police. Abolish the police. Scream it. Abolish the police. Make them afraid. We are powerful. We can do anything. Abolish the police. Abolish the police. Abolish the police. Abolish the police. That's right. Abolish the police. Get loud. Abolish the police. Tear it down. Abolish the police. Burn it up. Abolish the police. And from the ashes, a new world will come. We're gonna burn it down and build it better. We're gonna do it. This isn't just some abstract thought that a bunch of random liberals have. This is something that can be. We could feed everyone. We can house everyone. We can give everyone a place to live. Our children can be educated and protected and loved and cherished and enabled to prosper. We all can, but not in this current system. And we cannot use the tools of the master to build a new future. So the only way is to abolish everything, honestly.
No cops, no prison, total abolition.
No cops, no prisons, total abolition.
No cops,
No prisons,
total abolition.
I said no cops,
No prison,
total abolition.
no cops,
That's right.
prison, total abolition.
All right,
No prison, total abolition.
it's possible.
No prison, total abolition.
That's right.
No prison, total abolition.
We don't need the structures that they created. We don't. We can take care of each other.
No prison,
Total abolition.
no cops, no prison, total abolition.
Yo, this energy got real hot real quick. I like this. Yeah. Talk about. Check it out. In case you don't know where you are right now, you're between the Hilton Canopy Hotel and the apartment of Ted Wheeler.
Dear God, Teddy!
11th floor, Ted Wheeler. Not sure if he's home or not. He has so many properties because he's so rich.
Daddy!
I don't actually know where he is. So before we go forward with our next person who's going to speak up and do some work here, look at the banner up. They got the banner up off the roof. We out here. Check it out. So before I introduce Sonic and Seth, let me just write or read off real quick. It says a letter.
Yes, one moment, I'll get there.
All
think they're fixing it. 1 sec.
I'm not sure.
Half sleeves. Are you on yet? Banner's not quite up, folks.
Be reinvested into Black, Indigenous, and Brown communities, community center, health and safety, and city services and programs that address the root causes of violence, crime, and equality. We also remain a huge your true wealth, nepotistic career history, and family legacy that highlights you as a true embodiment of white supremacy to resign from your position as the police commissioner and mayor of Portland immediately. So when they ask what we want, tell them what it's going on.
Can I show your art and not your face?
Let me introduce to you
Not the face.
someone who has
Absolutely
been
not. I never show faces.
very, very instrumental in my development as a human being. A young man who has an amazing vision, and I'm sure some of you heard about the NAACP march
Look at
today.
this munition
He's a
art.
young man who plans to help reform
It's a bouquet.
that institution.
No face.
Let's talk to
No
Jonathan
face.
Smith.
Absolutely not.
No face. Matt.
What's up, y'all? I'm gonna just start off by saying this: reparations. Can we get some church in here? Reparations. Reparations. So I'm honored to be here. I'm honored by the intro that love to y'all to be here right now. I hope that you're out here for Black people. If you're out here, because that's what we all have to do in the event, and we started the event. So I'm gonna start.
I'll try to do that. Jacob usually names them for me.
But I know about us, and it's the only way we know how to scribe. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us, and it's the only way we know how to scribe. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us, and it's the only way we know how to scribe. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. Look, welcome to Scribes of Him, partial light. With this little light of mine, 28 in sight. Filled by blue moons, drawing air with pavilion in a tight light type for the fight. And while I'm trapped in this room, I'm trying to break free like it was mom's room. Thoughts of me coming dad soon.
There is a really cute kid bopping to this, but I will not show children on this.
How to raise my prices up like Jesus did apostle. Time to hesitate, the world is white people's castle. Blow the fucking engines off your brain is getting canceled. Walking on water now, I feel there's nothing I can't do. Fought so many times, still immersed in the smoke room. What's professional to humanity? What's your module? Might suit and tight, might talk shit and some sweats too. Listen to Scribes, it might be moving. Look, history, I'm a part of it. I never claimed I started it. I know a bit, I put the script and wisdom, I imparted it. Still broken shit, cause wealth is really owned by the 1%. Screaming at your president, better organize your shit so many won't vote. I not either till I beat the locals, it's just a tip. The power's in the people when the politics address. It's us against the world, but it's fans nonetheless. Photo shoot, go ahead and snap your pictures. The planet won't look like this with too many more pictures. Hate to go and put your chart, but didn't make you listen. But I have your earbuds that I'm Tyson at the entrance. This right here is just a start to a sentence. Extremely well written, wordplay is linking.
I try very hard not to show protesters' faces, and there's not a way for me to do that right now, so we're going to look at pavement. So listen to the words, please.
Know about y'all, but I know about us. So thank you for your time. It's time. Welcome to Scribe. Shout out to Johnny Cool on the beat.
Everybody blow this motherfucker up.
I got a question though, first off. Look, how better than you when I just started rapping? I can screaming town, but she's not about that action. Politicians down as fuck, police down as fuck, so-called leaders down as fuck. I don't know about you, but for me, it's not enough. Hey, keep pouring the weird tree history like it's dust, and you know the back that was still spinning in the rut. Spinning in the rut, spinning in the rut.
We are at Ted Wheeler's condo. I'm not sure if he still lives here or not, but that's where we're at.
Just trying to be the one. Hey, got you got the vibe, but you really got the butt. Shit on the stash, go to wild, but some love. Hey, damn you are the man, I'm in, damn you are the man. All jokes aside, I'm really not playing. If I haven't been clear, let me not let the time go.
Absolutely. Well, they closed it for like a couple days, and then workers refused to go back. So like a lot of like 5 days longer. Basically, call it. It's been we're with Channel 12, so we got everything set up. Thank you.
I could
I really appreciate it.
have mine refreshed. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. It just gets redone over and over and over again. Thank you. Protest pup.
We ain't going into that about your hellhole. We don't know what shit he might have tied up in there.
Got some very uncomfortable wealthy people dining.
I'm just saying, I was just trying to let them know. No, R. Kelly is canceled, Ted Wheeler is canceled, Portland Police is canceled. Let's go to what else we got? We got Trump's ass is fucking canceled.
They're all crazy.
Next time you guys come down, you should get some good literature.
Destruction of human beings. The end result is to create minerals. As many souls as you can drop on the other side is considered success. And with the dropping of bombs, people, you get a reputation, you're just like the pinnacle, and you climb the ladder just as any other organization or corporation or army. Anything that's, you climb a ladder, and that becomes your goal. With respect.
Yeah. I'll be right here, right? Okay. I'm gonna cut the stream real quick, guys. I'll be right back.